I love the philosophy of boxing almost just as much as the physical component of boxing, because there's so many philosophies to this game, and I think that's what's missing. Because you get a lot of training. Well, now I see a lot of training going on where people just throw power shots.
There's no movement.
They don't
there's
come
no
in.
Timing. There's nothing. It's
no timing, no balance.
Nothing.
They don't come in behind a jab.
They just get in shape and they lift all the weights and they think they're going to go win. And they go fight. Yeah.
And there's none of the mental. The mental aspect of the game is gone.
It's gone. It's going forward and forward.
Why do you think that is, though? Why do you think the mental aspect of the game has just disappeared?
Remember, it's so let's put it this way, it's like an old carpenter. He makes these great cabinets. He knows how to carve the wood, he knows how to do all this stuff. But he never makes no money because he's just making his art, but he's really good at it. And then he dies without passing his art, the art on to the next person. People are going to still make cabinets, but the cabinets they make is going to be mass production. Some factory puts a piece of wood in a saw, putting some screws, and you get a cabinet. It's never going to be the cabinet that with the fine art. Like, you understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of things.
It's never going to have that craftsmanship.
Right. There's a lot of stuff. Like, let's say, if you look at a church and you look at painted glass with the Jesus and Mary and all the colors, the blue and the yellow and everything. How much people you think today could do that? Those arts, it's a certain art that is going away because people don't pay attention to the right people and the right time to keep the craft alive. They just I categorize myself as a good teacher in boxing. But how much people are going to take the time to listen to what I got to say or try to learn some of what I'm doing to keep what I know alive? So if I die tomorrow, what I know is gone with me, and that's the end of that. So you see what I'm saying? So some of the great trainers, I guess that happened to. There was trainers who were real teachers who worked with people and tried to teach them to do stuff, and those people are dead. So all it's about now, it's like mass production. You got all the kids, you train them, and you throw the guys in, they get beat up, you find the next guy. And you got one loss and your career is over. 2 losses, you got to find the next kid. There's no
trainers anymore.
There's no teachers. There's trainers everywhere. There's so much trainers, but there's no. I mean, I'm not going to pick on somebody, but if I had to say something, like let's say Adrian Broner, I think he could do real better, much better than he is. But he's just stuck doing the same thing every fight, every opponent, all the time. There's no adjustment to what he does. I'm not picking on him or his coaches. I'm just saying there's some fighters who just, and you got to get out of your comfort zone. And most of the boxers I see today, they get into a comfort zone and they go through the same routine. They just do the same thing all the time. It's a little disheartening.
Well, it actually is hurting.